Look at this, 3 videos in like 10 days. I guess I'm back. I'm not saying I'm back because I'll probably go 2 weeks without creating a video. Just wanted to get in front of the camera and talk to you guys quick and just kind of discuss a few things. COVID, the pandemic, garage sailing, and as well as show off a couple pickups that I've made over the last couple weeks. Yeah, I miss doing this. So COVID-19. So I've been working at home now for 4 months, which has been great. I'm a bit of a homebody and I can be a bit recluse. So that's been great. I've been thankful that I've been able to work and make money, both my wife and I. So thankful for that. We are in, as of today, stage 3 here in Ontario, Canada. Here in Canada, we did a pretty good job of locking down pretty quickly, and I know my family, we really didn't do anything for almost 2 months, didn't see anyone, and we took it pretty serious. So I think we're down to like 100 cases in Ontario right now, 100 new cases per day, which is pretty low. Our numbers in Canada are decent, so we have moved into phase 3, which means everything's open. We're actually now, funny thing, we're actually now just getting mandated masks. So I've been going into Walmart now for weeks, and hardly anybody's been wearing a mask. And it's only just today that in order to go into a business, you have to wear a mask now. You know, I don't really care how or where you land on wearing a mask. The short of it is that it's a very simple thing to do. Whether you believe in it or not, just suck it up, be a team player, and wear your mask. It's just the courteous thing to do. Don't be a jerk. You know, whether or not you think a mask makes a difference, I believe it does. It's a very simple thing. Just put your mask on when you go into a store. It's not that hard. Anyways, we're in phase 3, which means garage sales. I was under the opinion, I am under the opinion that garage sales would have been fine to run during phase 1 and 2. I think rarely do you see more than 4 or 5 people at a garage sale at once. You could have kept your distance. It's outside. I really didn't see that much of an issue with it, but there really haven't been any. I've been up at my cottage. I know from what I hear from people, there hasn't been any here either, but I've probably had about 10 garage sales so far this season. I got a fat PS2 and a couple of knickknacks, a nice pepper mill, a slap chop, a breakfast sandwich maker that I'm pretty excited about. But yeah, not a whole lot. So what I'm doing is going out with GameCube and the 2 boys tomorrow for our first actual garage sale day of the season. So we'll see. I'm hoping we hit 5 to 10 garage sales in this area, and then we're going to actually drive up to the cottage and hit some on the way up there. So I was predicting, I know I said this to GameCube, I didn't really say this on social or to you guys or anything like that, but I figured garage sales will be back by July. It's not going to be obviously a full season for people, but we should be able to salvage some of this, hopefully. It's been tough just because, you know, one, content-wise, I was planning on doing garage sale videos. You know, I enjoy going out and doing garage sales with Matt and the kids. That's something that we've missed doing. Obviously love the pickups, but also like just as a way to fund my hobbies, whether it's video games, toys, RC, you know, flipping things. I've started actually selling off a bunch of my stuff on Facebook Marketplace, just like stuff I had around that I wasn't using, an old Canon camera that I hadn't used for a few years. And I've finally, I know I'm a little bit late to this, discovered Facebook Marketplace, which is a great place for getting rid of anything. Stuff that I picked up from garage sales a long time ago. I picked up this Thunderbirds toy playset. I think I paid $15 and I sold it recently for $80. Some Scooby-Doo figures that I bought for the boys at a garage sale for $5 still in the package. I think I flipped for like $60. So Facebook Marketplace has been great for that. What's up? Andrew and Teddy are over there. They've been off school obviously for months, so that has been a little bit difficult. Just not really. They're pretty easy kids, but I mean, just I've got to make sure that they're fed and that they're not playing Fortnite for 8 hours a day. I try and limit them to 2 because they will play for 8 hours straight if I let them. But yeah, Andrew and Teddy are both playing Fortnite pretty heavily. Andrew is under AJR and Teddy is TJR, TEA. Andrew is EH, if you want to look them up. Andrew's playing on PC, so I've actually been really impressed with how good he's getting at PC controls. He's probably better than I am already. Yeah, so excited for garage sales. Wear a mask. The boys are great. I'm doing great. I'm a happy man. I posted to my social. When you type in SeeJayAre, a lot of the stuff that comes up, one of them was what happened to SeeJayAre. So I'm alive and well. Things are going well. Made a couple pickups. This is not all of them, obviously, in the past couple months, but some cool stuff that I thought I'd quickly show off and talk about. Shout out to Chris Giles, my buddy Chris Giles. I'll leave a link in the description below for his Instagram and YouTube. He was nice enough to grab these for me, these real Ghostbusters toys. Now, these really aren't a thing in Canada yet. I know you guys in the States find them pretty regularly, but he lives in a town just outside of mine, and he scooped some up. I'm like, oh man, I really want those. He was nice enough to go back and grab these. I haven't seen them since. I've probably gone to Walmart 50 to 60 times looking for these, because I'm still looking for Slimer and Stay Puft. I just realized here they call him the Green Ghost on the back. Interesting. I still can't find them. I haven't come across. So it's weird because I'm wondering if they just randomly showed up at one Canadian Walmart and no more. But let me know if you're in Canada. I know you guys in the States are finding these pretty regularly. So I got the 4 Ghostbusters I'm still looking for, Stay Puft and Slimer. And I also saw that Micro Machines are back in the States. So super excited for that. I know Teddy will go wild for those. They seem a little bit different though, not quite as detailed, a little bit bigger tires, so I don't know. I'll check them out. Also grabbed this. Teddy heard me. Did you hear that, Ted? Yes. Micro Machines coming back to Walmart. Yay. So we got a new thing to look for. We love Micro Machines. That was one of my favorite toys as a kid. Picked up this little green guy at Walmart for 30 bucks. I thought that was a pretty good deal. It's a pretty cool, Baby Yoda. I thought it was interesting because when The Mandalorian was big, like when everybody was watching it, you could not find anything Baby Yoda related, and then now it's finally hitting stores. Like, it's just pretty late. These would have sold like crazy. There's no way you would have been able to get your hands on this at the height of Mandalorian's popularity. But pretty happy to grab that. I think it's awesome. Can you take him, Ted? Yeah. Let me see here. Okay, interesting story here. Picked up this set of Joy-Cons. So what I'll do is I don't buy many things on a whim. I'll him and haw about it, think about it for a long time, do tons of research. I saw these when they initially came out. I think I was actually in the States. I saw them at Target, and I really like these colors. I just love the combinations that I can do with the ones I have already, the blue, the red. I have the neon yellow. Do you want to say hi? Yeah. Okay, you quickly say hi. Hi. Okay, now go away. Kept passing these up. Finally, I'm like, I really want these, and you couldn't find them anywhere. It was super hard to find Joy-Cons for a time. I'm sure some of you noticed. You could find gray, but it was hard to find any colors. And specifically these. I checked every Walmart, every Best Buy, the Source here in Canada, a whole bunch of stores, and finally at a random Shoppers Drug Mart, I just popped in. I'm like, I'll just give it a shot. This is the only one sitting on the shelf. I couldn't believe I found them. Absolutely love the orange. Purple's cool too. Shout out to Retro Saga for sending over this GCHD Mark II. Now, I recently modded my GameCube, much in the way that I did with the Dreamcast, by removing the optical drive and putting in a board that allows you to play games from an SD card, so I can load all the games I want on there. And what I do is I have like carrying bags and I take them to the cottage as consoles to play up there. But this guy right here, the GCHD Mark II, allows you to get proper HD video through the digital display port on the back of your GameCube. So it has to have that other port. But HDMI output. I'm blown away by how good this looks. I'm playing original Game Boy Color through the Game Boy player on it. GBA, GameCube games, most of them have progressive scan. This is an amazing device. It's one of the more expensive versions just because it has a bunch of bells and whistles, but there are several other options. Check out the link to Retro Saga in the description below. They sell all of these, the Carby, the M Classic device, for those of you that know what that is. I may actually feature that on this channel. I know I'm a little bit late. There's a bunch of great videos out there that will walk you through all the technicalities behind this device. I recommend you go check those out if you want to look into it more. But yeah, feel free to pick one up at Retro Saga. They're actually just down the road from me, and they ship in Canada and the US. So loving that device. I don't have anywhere else to put this. I don't have my table out here right now. I actually kind of like it like this, but I need something to put stuff on. I already showed that. Oh, also at Walmart picked up the, I don't know the box anymore, picked up the Labo VR set. Now, we've done the Toy-Con kit, the vehicle kit, and now the VR kit. I actually think Labo's pretty cool. And for 20 bucks, I know in the States, I think they're on for 20 bucks too. That little VR set's actually really cool. Finally picked up an action replay for the Sega Saturn. Picked this up for like $40 Canadian. Yeah, for my Saturn, I'm hoping to do the same thing that I did with the Dreamcast and GameCube for the Saturn, just to be able to play ROMs off the actual hardware, just because the Saturn games are so hard to find, and I don't know, I feel like the laser's going on mine already. So I'm looking for a solution. I know there's several out there. I'm just trying to find one that's reasonable. Picked up this from your friendly neighborhood Gamer Alley, who was collecting DVDs and Blu-rays for a couple days. I absolutely love this movie. We saw it in the theater and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was quite well done. I thought the effects were great. I think the digital Sonic was pretty well done after they kind of redid him. But the voice acting of the Sonic character himself and Jim Carrey, I thought it was great. Really enjoyed this movie. This might be my favorite video game movie. I highly recommend you check that one out. We've watched it several times. The boys are obsessed with the Speed Me Up song. I think it's Ty Dolla $ign and a bunch of other rappers on it. It's actually a pretty cool song. Speed Me Up, check it out. Ask your Spotify to play it. I've heard it a million times and I'm still not sick of it. It actually plays at the beginning of the Blu-ray menu. You want to come say hi quick? Hey, come on. What happened to your puka shell necklace? Okay, here's Andrew. Look. All right, yeah, he's growing up fast. They grow up so fast. Wanted to give a huge shout out to longtime supporter and friend, Romer. Shout out to Romer. He sent me over a care package of some Dreamcast stuff. Super nice of him. Yeah, he just wanted to send these over because he knew that I would keep them in my collection. So, super excited to get these boxed VMUs. Green, blue, I believe, yeah, still sealed, and black. Pumped to have those on the shelf. And then he just had a couple games that he didn't want anymore. So I think I actually upgraded the Centipede. My copy wasn't in great shape, so. But love receiving care packages. You know, I don't want to e-beg, but you know, anybody who's willing to donate anything to the collection, you know, I always tell people that it's not going anywhere, and once I'm done with it, it'll be passed down to one of the boys. So thank you so much for sending that. Yeah, that's it for today. I just kind of wanted to make a video. Like I said, I've got the bug to create videos again. Hopefully it lasts. I'm going to touch on this right now. One of the main reasons why I don't do my content stream that I used to outside of garage sale stuff is that I just feel like there's so many people who are doing it so much better than I am. I don't know, guys like RGT, Spawnwave. I mean, their videos are so great and informative, and you know I can put my own spin on it, but I just feel like anything I put out, it's just so much better. Like go watch their channels. I don't know. You know, I understand that I can, you know, give you guys updates on what I'm playing, do reviews and stuff like that. So anyways, guys, I can hear the boys screaming upstairs. Thank you for your continued support, and till the next episode.